I, David Ian, take you, Abigail Joy, to be my wife.
I, Abigail Joy, take you, David Ian,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
Thank you all for coming so much. Really appreciate that, and it means a tremendous amount. I mean, we had to put the wedding off for a whole year because of, COVID, etc. And it means so much to be able to just celebrate and have you all here. I know it means a tremendous amount to David and Abby, so I want to thank you all for making the effort to get here and for making this day so amazingly special.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm the other best man. Obviously, David is too unorganised to pick one, so he had to pick two. Best man here, and we still got Tom, who deserves a shout out as well. Well, when I first met David in school, when he was in school, he was a boy with long hair. I think it was Kingsley who thought he was a girl the first time he met him. He came in with long hair, but I didn't really know him until the bus route changed, and then we all used to get the bus together, and then we would walk together on the 282, and then me and David's friendship really blossomed. He's been nothing more than a friend to me. He's always been there. He's been the bad influence. I'm not the bad influence on David. David is the bad influence on me.
Abigail, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. With my body, I honor you. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you. Within the love of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
David, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. With my body, I honour you. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you. Within the love of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
And you may now kiss the bride. I just want to thank Tony and Carolyn for raising such a wonderful son. He is so faithful, kind, he's loyal, he's generous, he's very patient, I've discovered. Yeah.
I met David a bit later on when he was in college through our friend Ali. And I was walking to college and Ali comes over to me and he says, "Oh, this is my friend David." And the first thing David said to me is like, "Do you want to see what's in my bag?" Now, bear in mind, this is not a prestige college and it's in West London. So first thought was, narcotics, maybe? Maybe stolen iPods. But I said, okay, what's in your bag, David? And he opens it and it's just a big bag of What's-Its. And lots of junk food, just all kinds of sweets, jelly beans, you name them. And I said, don't you have space for your books? And he said, I don't need books. All I need is my snacks.
I think one of the things that will always stick to me when he comes down is, no, Matthew, I've got to get my spicy chips first before I see you. He's not interested in me, he's not interested in Rusty, not interested in anyone, he's interested in his spicy chips. Honestly, I think he'd go get his spicy chips, forget about me, go back home.
So I was actually lucky enough to be there the day that Abby and David met. So Tom and his friends were coming down for London Comic Con, and David calls me and he says, do you want to go meet Tom's friend from uni? I said, okay, fine, what are we doing? He said, we're going bowling. And then him and Abby almost instantly kick it off. He met her, they said hi, they kind of started on getting to know each other, and somehow, someway, when we're on that bowling alley, they managed to time their turns with each other. Just so they can have that little competition banter between each other. I remember the little signals they were doing to each other. It's like they would do a strike and Abby would play.
The first time I met Abby wasn't so positive. First time I met Abby, I had not long had got my locks done for the first time. And we were at David's house, and needless to say, I was already had quite a few drinks in me by the time I met Abby. And Abby obviously wanted to give it the big un in David's house. Proceeded to really take the mick out of my hair. What was it you said, Abby? Go on. Tell the people.
Like a tarantula.
Now, I took that personally. In meeting Abby and seeing the effect she's had on David, knowing David as the mischievous, forgetful, unorganized boy, and turned into the responsible man he's grown up to be, is not only a credit to David but a credit to Abby, and how great she is as a person and how great they are together.
She has been a joy to Judith and I, and to her sisters, and she always brings laughter into our lives. Her thoughtfulness, her concern, her commitment, her love for everyone fills us with such pride and praise. We're truly blessed to have such a wonderful daughter, and we could only part with her to someone who is worthy. So I want to thank you, David, for being there for Abby when she needed someone to walk with her on her journey and to understand her. And the last few years have been difficult, putting off the wedding, trying to find the right job, trying to find her own niche. And you've been there, and that means a great deal to us. And as I said earlier, when she was born, there was a double rainbow in the sky. And I think Pom and I feel that in the last 6 months, that rainbow has started to rise again. And it's a joy to see you so happy, and that's our delight.
But honestly, he's been very special to me. He's always supported us. David is the nicest soul you'll ever meet. He doesn't have a bad thing to say about anyone. He doesn't have a negative bone in his body. All he wants to do is be positive and support you and uplift his friends and his family. And that is one of the most special things you can have in a person. And David is honestly one of the most special people I have in my life, and I'm sure he's one of the most special people a lot of people have in their lives.
So I'm not the best public speaker, but I'm going to give this a go. I just want to say what a journey this has been. I want to start thanking Pom for practically taking a full-time job organising this wedding. To John, it's an honour having you being the one to marry us. Thank you for conducting the service as well. And he was making the change from Clark Kent to Superman mid-sermon. The ushers and the two best men for keeping me constantly organised. I want to thank the whole bridal party as well for looking after my wife Abby. My beautiful wife, she looks absolutely stunning in the dress you are now, and it just from the day of bowling, I knew it was meant to be when I was looking into you. So I just want to appreciate you being here today. I practice this all the time. I don't know what's happening. I'm missing words. I'm especially looking forward to the next 2 weeks in Scotland and the rest of our lives as Fitzpatricks.